Welcome back everybody to Let's Get Ourselves Out of Some Serious Freaking Trouble here, as we've been hiding in the ant's nest over here. Don't ask how I managed to hide that. Fact, for a while, yeah. Sit there and wait. Alright, fine. If you guys want to fight so bad, you will get a damn fight. Alright, just leave me alone. Okay, now can I wait for my new friend? We'd like to sacrifice ourselves to your god, please. Yeah, thanks for your help, by the way. Yeah, why do I have to actually talk to you for this? Isn't going to the destination enough? But whatever. Yes, let's get the fuck out of here. Maybe I ought to put away my weapon for that. You know, like hold my hands up and surrender. I mean, I'm not sure these guys know the universal gestures of surrender, but we might as well at least try. There we go. Okay. Yeah, and we're not kidding when we say throw. Like, seriously, just grab us by the collar and the seat of our pants and just, like, throw us in there, okay? I know that might be kind of uncomfortable, but we're kind of on a time limit here. Is that a good idea? Ha. Okay, that's not funny. Alright, sorry game, we don't need to explain the whole gameplay story segregation part of this. We really do not. Yeah. You guys are a bunch of dumbasses. Didn't even disarm me. Well, too bad. Too bad. I can totally go escape anyway. We're not going to, but... They're like, oh, try to escape. Yeah, we're not gonna bother to chain you or take your weapons or anything, but we just maybe might break your legs.
Now we have but to wait.
O Lord Ravana, master of the sacred blades, wrath of the colony, conqueror of the world, hear our prayer.
Well, you guys speak actually kind of normal
Pray
for
grant unto your devoted children the gift of your divine presence.
Okay.
He comes.
Hi.
All strength to the colony. Speak and I shall listen.
Oh, glorious General, we have captured intruders and would make unto you an offering of their life's blood.
You did not such thing. We freaking just, like, handed ourselves over to you.
These feeble fleshlings dared to invade Gnathlands.
Yeah, these fleshlings with weapons.
Hear me, Lord Ravana. My companion and I did not come to contest your children's territory. We wished only to learn the reason you wage war against the dragons.
And also to kick your ass, but we're just gonna leave that part out for now.
Thou wouldst flirt with death merely to satisfy thy curiosity. Wherefore should the glorious conquests of the Gnath concern thee so, Elezen?
Wow, you know this is a stupid idea when a primal is calling us out on it.
Mayhap thine own kind struggle against the worms fareth poorly, and thou art desirous of a pact.
Well, you sound like you might actually be down for that kind of thing.
We crave no alliance, Lord Ravana. Only peace. We would bring an end to our war with the dragons. Yet so long as they remain embroiled in this conflict with your children, our goal shall remain out of reach.
How about we just cut to the chase? Yeah, stop fighting the dragons or we're gonna kick your ass.
Never before have the Gnath risen up in such numbers, and never yet with you at their head. Why do you lead them to war?
Thy question hath no meaning. To live is but to fight. Long have my children waited, gathering their strength in the shadow of thy ceaseless conflict. The Gnath would see the Dravanians slain, and their territory secured. And by such fervent prayers am I now given form and purpose.
As I feared, your very existence is an obstacle to our goal. Since you are so fond of fighting, we challenge you, Lord of the Gnath. And should we emerge the victors, I would have you swear to withdraw your soldiers from Dravanian soil.
Thou art bold indeed to risk thy fleshy hide so readily. Very well. I, Ravana, fourfold master of the blade, do accept thy challenge. But should I emerge the victor, I would have thee swear to serve in mine army till thy last breath is spent. Do you accept?
Right, you're actually not gonna temper us right here and there? I mean, it's not gonna work, but you don't know that yet. I mean, you could just kill me where I stand.
I do. And I believe the first bout is mine.
Isel, you might want to take a step back. Warrior of Light over here. Trained to do this? Professional? Really? everyone's just gonna stand here? We're actually gonna have a fair fight over here? Maybe? I'm actually impressed.
What is this? A god clad in flesh?
You bitch your ass!
Is aught amiss, my lord? Thou wilt not break thy word, I trust.
Mine oath is unbending as steel, little goddess. Thy ruse will but add to mine enjoyment.
So we finally get to see what we've been teased for quite a long time. A actual, legit primal on primal fight. But why this has to be one-on-one, I don't know. Code of honor, I guess? I mean, he doesn't try to kill us. You know, they let us keep our weapons, and I guess it's assumed we have to make this fight fair, I guess? Ow! That has to hurt.
I thought myself stronger. Mayhap with more crystals?
Well, you lost. Nice knowing you.
Be thou god or maid, thou art nothing to me. And what of thee, mortal? Art thou warrior or craven? A warrior, then? Good! Mayhap thou will provide more sport than thy feeble companion.
Yes, because my nerdy stance is very intimidating. I mean, I am the warrior of light, but I'm not exactly fearful to look at. Let's be honest here. Where did the Gnath go? What? They just suddenly just disappear. Just poofed. And of course the plot demands that obviously we have to keep this separate. And obviously that's the real reason why this fight has to be separated into one-on-one is obviously for gameplay purposes. But I kind of wish they had a little flavor moment somewhere in there. To actually express that, yeah, we're keeping to somewhat of a code of honor here. So let's go ahead and queue up for that. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do it in progress like I normally do. No, not my crafting log, my duty finder. And in the meantime, while we're waiting for that, I don't know if Totoro has any new dialogue yet, but yeah, we might as well tell her, yeah, we're going on primal slaying now. Yeah, hopefully everything's okay. Yeah, see, they're not gonna break my legs. Like, what the hell are they gonna do? But yeah, I wonder if we're gonna tell the rest of the group that, yeah, she can, like, primalify herself, like, at will like that. Even after we just had a conversation of, you know, she knows how dangerous and what kind of, you know, code of ethics and whatnot she's breaking by doing this. And I can understand why she does it in this case, but sadly it is gonna go completely unaddressed. And, okay, no, she doesn't say anything now. Okay, damn. I've been seriously, like, coming back in here and, like, checking, like, every single, like, major request to, like, make sure she doesn't have new dialogue. Because she does have a bunch. I'm just not hitting it yet, I guess. But that's okay. That's alright. Does well to visit her. Wonder if we actually can go and visit the other two. I wonder if they have any extra dialogue right now, too. I mean, it would be kind of awkward that we're kind of in the middle of this quest right here. So they probably don't, but just out of curiosity, I'm gonna go check that out. Okay, I guess we're not gonna have time to actually answer that question because my queue just popped. Woohoo! Well, at least this place is a little bit more lit. It's kind of hot and steamy, but at least it's not dreary and dark. Alright. So let's go with Brun. No, I'm not ready yet. Can you see I'm still trying to put buffs on the party? Okay, now we're ready. Don't get ahead of yourselves here, guys. I actually need to switch the party order a little bit. Okay, so this boss fight kind of actually annoys me a little bit just because it's too long. He's just got way too much HP. And the fight just drags on forever. But that being said, it is actually a pretty cool fight in and of itself. And what I find interesting about Ravana as a whole is, unlike most of the other primals, he's not just motivated by hatred of the spoken races. The only thing he really wants is pretty much he just lives for conquest, just more specifically to claim the Dragonlands for the Gnath, because, well, they ran into a happy accident and got cocky as a result of it. So he has nothing against us at all, which I find actually rather kind of amusing. And in his dialogue, it's almost like when he's like, maybe you're here because, well, you guys aren't having the greatest time with dragons yourself? Mayhap you're looking for an alliance, huh? Now, of course, even if such alliance happened, just for sake of hypotheticals, it would probably immediately turn to sort of conquering us back. Either that or swearing our fealty onto him and his children. But he otherwise seems pretty open and okay with the idea, because the dragons are the common enemy here, and he's like, well, and to be fair, it kind of does make sense, because they're a bit of a ways out of Tailfeather, and they probably don't have a lot of one mind over here, which we haven't seen really much of, except breaking into the hive. We probably hasn't had much contact with the spoken races at all, thus there's been pretty much no opportunity for any sort of hatred and territorial disputes and all that other good crap to actually develop. So I kind of like that. But yeah, this guy, he's 10 times more interesting than Bismarck, which, by the way, is still freaking sitting there in the Sea of Clouds. And no, we have not addressed that in any way, shape, or form in the story. Much to my annoyance. Okay, you guys want to not... tank? Really? Yeah, that was not supposed to happen. The Ravana cleaves, and the tank is not supposed to be attacking these butterflies over here. So he pretty much just aimed it right at my face, which he was precisely not supposed to do. And you guys saw me, I was trying to actually get out of that. Ugh. I do not like when people do that. And of course, I don't have a keyboard currently attached, so I can't yell at them in party chat that, yeah, that was not a good idea for you to do that. And now you just totally broke my immersion of how much I actually like this primal as a whole. Thank you. But I find it kind of adorable in a weird way that, well, technically they're probably more likely to... No, Tank, don't turn him around like that. No. No. They're probably more moth-like than actual butterflies, but everyone just calls them butterflies. But I kind of like how for, you know, an insect wielding a bunch of swords, that our red phrase is actually a rather delicate creature. I honestly don't know, though, if that actually has to do with the actual mythos behind... Is he Hindu? The actual god, demon god Ravana, whose lore I actually sadly did not look up before I actually started these episodes. I actually am recording more on this particular day than I anticipated doing, so I did not do my proper research, so it's not going to be in the commentary, but it will be in the description about the being of which he is heavily inspired, I guess we should say, because even though he's an original primal to Final Fantasy XIV, he is not an original creation in and of himself. And this is actually a prime time to be attacking right now, but since my MP is kind of crap, it's not the best of ideas. So yeah, he actually has various stances. Like he has like a normal stance, he has like an attacker stance, and like a defensive stance. And his actual number of swords actually changes in the interim. Like right now, he only has 2 giant swords instead of 4 thinner swords. Can you not take 6 vulnerability stacks? Are you kidding me? Actually, I need to get out of this fort. Medica 2, everybody. Now, you can actually fall off here, so yeah, you gotta watch out for that. Because if you take him too close to the walls, he actually will start breaking them down of his own accord, even though he breaks apart some of the walls guaranteed at the ad phase anyway. The tank is having a grand old time moving him. Yeah, I'm like so like immersed in like talking about what's going on, I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. Plus, in my defense, I'm very much used to using my my higher level 50 and 60 skills. So my usual rotations and whatnot aren't really worth using right now because, well, I frankly don't have those skills. So I'm sucking a little bit more than I usually would be at this point because I'm synced to level 54. So yeah. I want my level 56 skill, please, game. But not yet, not yet. I won't be able to use, even if I get it now, I won't be able to use that for a while. It doesn't help. I'm paying more attention to the main tank who has 6 stacks of vulnerability. But whatever, the fight is over. Mishaps are done.
Thus does the sacred rite of combat proclaim the victor. I lay my blades at thy feet, child of man.
Well, you're actually pretty cool. Oh, that's right. That's right. I just killed your god. Now back the fuck off. Run like the little insects you are. You see what I did there? Scurry. Scurry away.
You do not disappoint, warrior of light. Would that I had your skill in battle. I do begin to see why so many place their faith in you.
That wasn't made apparent by the time I kicked your ass?
For all his savagery, I do not think Ravana one to break his word. Provided the dragons do not trespass upon Gnath lands, they should have little to fear of the Primal's biting blades. We have done well, have we not? Come, let us return to Vidofnir and share these glad tidings.
We? I'm sorry, we? Granted, you tried. You genuinely did try, but I was the one who did most of the work here. So credit where credit is due, please. Okay, just saying. I know you tried. I know you tried. You really did. Oh, fuck's sake!
Once more you achieve the impossible, bringer of light. But with every mortal heart that succumbs to fear and fury, another voice is joined to the chorus, beseeching divine succor.
Well, if I keep achieving what is perceived to be impossible, then it should not be perceived to be impossible any longer.
Warring gods will shake the firmament, and your world will be consumed in the swelling storm of chaos.
Yeah, who are you and why are you expositing out loud? Okay. Yes, let's do that. But mayhap we can get some lunch first. I am a little bit hungry. And I really need to pee. Not me, I mean my character. Okay, guys, we're home, but first we're gonna give the muskets to this guy so we can get an aether current. Yeah, so you guys have to wait. Little girls room, need some privacy, going behind the pole, or not the pole, the piece of hive over here, whatever the hell you want to call it, the wall, I guess. Okay, now we're good. I find it funny that we walk from the opposite direction that would be most convenient to come through, but whatever, I guess. Yeah, funny story. Yeah, she got stabbed in the chest and it was actually pretty funny. We established that because of their lack of connection, they pretty much have no knowledge of their god, so why would they know his name? So not everybody is a fucking savage! Stop using that word, I don't think you know what it means! So credit where credit is due. Thank you. Thank you, that's all you needed to say. Oh, so here is a bit more Alphinaud's incessant pacing than many characters I've actually pointed out on. You don't actually ever see it though. I just want once, just once to like walk into one of these cutscenes instead of us just walking forward to him standing still, he is actually actively pacing around. Show, don't tell. Alphinaud, Annextron is that way. That way. What? Oh, come on. It's clearly in good nature, guys. Come on. Come on here. Come on. Alright. Some slack needs to be cut here, okay? See, you made him upset. Yeah, by the way, like, how do you know so much about him? Like, I'm assuming, and I kind of wish, again, this is something addressed, but for, pacing reasons, I can kind of understand why they didn't. How she knows so much about him? Like, we know they went off together and got the nectar for the bath and whatnot, and I'm assuming some conversations took place in the meantime over there. But did he ever tell her that he was the one who figured out that she intended to summon a primal? But, I'm gonna pick this up real quick. But I'm actually, even though, like I said, I can kind of understand, a lack of... Okay, actually, no, we're gonna back out of that for now. That's something entirely different. I kind of wish it was addressed a bit, because there's some similarities here, as I pointed out when we decided initially to go, when he suggested, oh, hey, you know, there is somebody who we can act as a middleman between him and the dragons, and the whole thing is, he feels bad about the shit he did with the Crystal Brave, she feels bad about her part in the attack on Steps of Faith. Were there some little bonding moments over this kind of guilt and quest for redemption through paying it forward acts taking place here? I'm gonna guess probably yes, but it would have been awesome if we had just some small flavor moment somewhere, kind of expressing that. But again, that's just more me and wanting these character development pieces. Like, I know it's an MMO and there's only so much time and in place and whatever that they have to do things, and pacing is important, and they can't spend too much time, you know, talking about superfluous to most other people things, you know, because I'm one of the few people who actually give a shit about stuff on this actual level. Okay, so back to Annex Shrine we go. We're gonna end the episode soon, but I want to get to a certain point before I do, so apologies for the length here. So we gotta wait outside, and thankfully the Daphne is actually, aw, how sweet of you, thank you, is actually out here waiting for us. Yeah, let's hope so, Estinian. You kept your word. You didn't slaughter any while it was gone. Remember, you promised me. You promised me. Ill-fated. But Daphne, do you know who I am? I thought I was gonna tell the story. Remember, I'm the one incapable of lying over here. Hi. Can we be properly introduced for once, please? Yeah, I really wish they kind of phrased it differently, because the Daphne does just take us at our word that Ravana is gone. I kind of wish that there was just something about them being able to tell, like, on the journey back that, you know, especially since, you know, they're dragons and can take from the skies, and, you know, the Gnath have seemingly retreated, or because primals have a very specific, you know, etheric signature that I'm sure on some levels dragons can probably detect. I'm hoping, I'm assuming, and that his presence would no longer be sensed, or something like that, but surprisingly, no. So it's just a matter of, you know, just our word. I'm just gonna pick up this, get the current quest right here. There's actually 2 floors to this tower, and once we can actually fly, there's actually holes that we can fly up through, but unfortunately we can't do that yet. And the exit we want is actually on the 1st floor landing and not the 2nd floor. The 2nd floor landing is actually up there, right directly above our heads. And you can actually miss the original landing I know, certainly I did it first and climbed all the way to the top of the mountain and was running. I'm like, how the hell do I get this quest trigger? Because, yeah, this is a cavern under here. So, like, I got, like, so lost, like, trying to find where the hell this stupid quest trigger was. I'm like, why can't I find it? Well, it was because I was, like, 50 feet above where I should have been. So, we have, dinosaur dragons. And I'm not going to get into how silly and absurd I think that is, because it's frankly not in any way, shape, or form important. Nor do I have anything particularly amusing, ranty, or whatever to say about it. Would you get up there? Get up there, for fuck's sake! One aether current and interruption from the cat later. We can finally continue on. Thankfully, we don't have much further to go. Almost there. Almost there. Just a little bit. God, it's so much of a pain in the butt to actually have to walk this whole way because flying mounts are faster than walking mounts. Okay. Alright, you're just dreaming. I thought you were seriously hurt there for a second. Because, I mean, you are the friendly dragon, so... Or at least dragons who don't immediately want to murder my ass. What a curious statue. Which we have seen before, but there seems to be part missing here. And look, wouldn't you look at that, we have a vista. So, yeah, where the freaking hell is my emotes? Now I gotta find what I need. Oh, Jesus Christ. One. Ugh. This is what kind of sucks about not having a keyboard attached to this. There we go. Okay. We get some nice experience for that too, so. Must you yell every time you land? I mean, I'm assuming handing the ground with that force might be killer on the knees, but damn. I don't want some dragon spit on my face, please. Okay, well, thanks for the warning. And thank you for keeping your word. What, you're not gonna yell at him for having it again? Yes. This is what we wanted to begin with. And who? Yes, and he pretty much said he's not gonna start a fight, but he will finish it. And you yourself literally 5 seconds ago just pointed out how dangerous this is. Do you seriously expect us to stand there like a bunch of freaking retards if we're attacked? Like, really? Really, girl? Reality check! Get it! Ugh. Jeez, will you two grow up already? For crying out loud. Yeah, see? Okay. You know how fucked up this relationship is when the freaking teenager of the group has to tell you to get your shit together. Okay then. So what does everyone have to say about, yeah, okay. Okay, I just said that. Yes, so if we must kill them, then we must kill them. Keep it together, Estinian. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, come on. You guys gonna sit like back to back and give each other the cold shoulder like you're a bunch of children, huh? Huh? Is that it? Is that it? God, you're like a couple that dated in middle school, for crying out loud over here. Alright, so in the next episode, we are actually going to enter Somal, and unlike Dusk's Vigil, yes, I will be actually recording that because I actually have some stuff to say about that one for once. Hooray! So apologies for the length of this episode. I really wanted to get to this point before I ended it. So thank you for watching all, and I'll see you next time.